So we are day 30 of my first fat loss phase. So it's January 30th and I hit my goal this morning. So very, very excited. It's a really great start to the day. So really, really happy. Obviously we started this fat loss journey to just kind of utilize this as a bit of a push. Obviously I really want to practice what I preach with my clients and show that the structures that we use and the things that we put in place to kind of help them get to their goal really, really works. And so far, it's working. So really, really happy. We're now down to 83.9. The goal for January was to get to 84, and I started at 87.5. So I knew it was going to be a little bit of a bigger drop because of post Christmas, which is fine. So today we are going to the gym. It's my third session of the week. So another couple of the goals that I am aiming for is pull-ups and press-ups as well. I did start the goal last year, but I was only training 2 times per week because a lot of it was running based supporting workouts, so I didn't get to push it or have as much time on them. So I extended the goal basically, and now we are aiming for it this year. So hopefully by June, I've given myself. I've officially booked my shoot as well, so very, very excited. It's booked for the end of April, so still gives us a good 3 months, which I think is plenty. The overall goal is hopefully to get to 77. Now, there's no real reason to that number, other than the fact that the last time I was in the 70s bracket, I was in my very, very early 20s. I might have been, yeah, I think I was like bang on 20 or 21, which is a very long time ago now. But I haven't hit those numbers since having my son. So that was the real reason why I was going for that. And also, I really wanted to push myself. I know that I have about 10 kilograms to lose. I wouldn't say it was sustainable, but I really wanted to push myself, just having a bit of a cut and a bit of a shoot, just so I can say that I have. So it'll be really, really exciting. Obviously, I'd love to bring you along with that journey. I will be sharing all of the workouts, the highs, the lows, also the food prep that I'll be doing. But today we are going to the gym. So third gym today, that is all we're doing. We're just doing 3 workouts at the moment. Goals wise for February, we are slightly upping the intensity, which is very normal for something that is like a sort of a countdown style goal. So it adds a bit more urgency. But my steps for January, the goal was a non-negotiable 12,000 a day. And I actually smashed it. So I was really, really chuffed that I did that. I'll be honest, there were some days where I was literally getting on the treadmill at like 10 p.m. I've got a walking pad just behind me, and there were some days that I just didn't get a lot done through the day, for whatever reason. And yeah, there was a few nights where I was literally on the treadmill at like 10 o'clock or walking around the room just to get the final few steps, which sounds a bit mad, but I've got to remind myself that it's only temporary. Like, it's not something I'll be doing forever. It is just a temporary thing for a shoot, and I really just want to see if I can push myself to get these goals. So I have done that, which I'm excited about. However, in February we are upping the intensity a little bit. So I'm actually changing the steps from this weekend to 15,000 a day. So bit of a jump. So an extra 3,000 a day. Calories wise, we're not doing too much at the moment. We're just making sure that we are tracking accurately and doing it as full to my knowledge as possible. However, I have put a couple of food rules in place. So one of the ones was coffees. I've dropped all liquid calories because unfortunately they don't fill you up, and I really don't want to be wasting any sort of energy just on liquids that aren't going to fuel me. So I have cut out alcohol, and I've actually given myself a whole year to do this. I thought I'll do it for the shoot, and then I thought I might as well extend it to my birthday, which is in June. And I was like, why not just do a full year? Like, what a goal. So that is one of my goals. The other one is coffees. So I absolutely love a Starbucks when I go for a walk, but I've now changed that to have like an Americano topped with milk or like an iced Americano. You can still get syrups in them, they're still really, really nice, but it just allows me to focus all my calories on the food to make sure I'm getting that most kind of energy back. So that's what we're changing, that's what we're doing. I might add in a bit of cardio as well this month, and maybe get a bit of running in there because I haven't run since the half marathon, which was the 1st of December. I literally was like, I am not doing that again. And I literally didn't. So I think it'd be good to kind of add that back in just to make sure that I'm keeping that fitness at some point. I don't want it to completely go. But also just to add in a bit of extra cardio to kind of keep that weight loss progressing essentially. So let's go. Let's go to the gym. Let's have a little workout and then I will show you some bits of the rest of the day. It is a beautiful day on the farm this morning. Honestly, just look at it. Hopefully we can get a walk in later. Honestly, every day I wake up to this and honestly, it just makes me happy every single day. So I got to the gym at about 9 and this is my own private studio place. I started with a bit of a warm up before I got ready to start my first official sets. At the minute, my goal is to get a first unassisted pull-up, which I've never done in my life. So I'm starting this journey alongside my fat loss journey this year. And just warming up ready for my first set, which I always do with some nice easy bands. So lots here, lots of resistance before obviously just swapping them over and trying some new bands. I'm really excited about this goal because I've never actually been able to do a pull-up. I just find it so hard being tall and always just feeling so heavy. So really seeing that progress over the last 7 months has been so exciting. I always finish with some iso holds as well for as long as I can do it before moving on to the rest of my workout. So at the minute we are aiming for 3 times per week, full body. So here, just doing some legs and glutes. So using the cable, doing some glute kickbacks. I also did some hip thrust there. Before kind of getting back into the upper body. So one of the other goals that I'm aiming for is to achieve 10 full press ups, which again, I've never actually been able to achieve before. Now, it's times like these that reminds me why I cancelled my gym membership, and it's exactly in this video where I just want to try something new in a different angle and make myself look like an absolute idiot, forget to take my clip out, almost catch all my hair, but get a really good tricep engagement. So it was totally worth it. I then finished off with a bit of core. So I tried some cable wood choppers, which I feel really, really works the obliques. Before doing the other side and then finishing up. I then had the second part of my breakfast, which is basically yogurt, granola and berries. This one is so tasty and easy to make before you go out. So had that before I then continue with some work, creating some content. So we are just out getting a nice little walk. I usually do all of my steps on my treadmill just to maximise the time whilst I'm working and kind of two birds, one stone sort of situation, but it is such a nice day and we live in such a beautiful place that I'm trying to make it a non-negotiable to kind of also get out and just be outside. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed my check-in. Hopefully you want to follow along with the journey. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.